One of my roles as an astrologer and intuitive guide for people is to hold them accountable for the life that they are creating and the actions they are taking, and whether or not those actions are leading to positive soul growth or are keeping them further stuck in karma. People don't love to hear this. Nobody likes accountability. It's triggering. It means that we have to take ownership over the parts of ourselves that we don't like, over the areas that we're not showing up in life. It's hard. However, if you want to live a life of fulfillment, of having healthy relationships, being successful in your career, you have to take full ownership over your thoughts and your actions. So there's a caveat to this. Of course, oftentimes there are subconscious motivations behind the reasons why we make certain choices, right? If you keep attracting partners that are unfaithful, that are, liars, there may be some trauma there from your past, and that is acting out in the form of your subconscious mind drawing to you these people, right? So when we're holding accountability, when we're holding ourselves accountable, we have to look at what is at the root of these behaviors. What are the subconscious motivations, right? And so we do this as a practice from a form of self-love. However, we are still responsible for the choices that we make with that subconscious programming. So the reason why we have subconscious programming might not have been our fault. We may have suffered childhood trauma. We may have seen some, role modeling of relationships that weren't the healthiest. We may have had, a lot of financial struggles growing up, and that became our conditioning. So you aren't responsible for or to blame for the conditioning that may have led to your subconscious programming. But you are responsible for what you do with your words and your choices. You are responsible for bringing that subconscious programming to conscious awareness so that you can heal it. This way it's not ruling your life. So it's my job as an astrologer and guide to help people be aware of the karma they might be creating. And karma isn't just you're being punished because you hurt somebody. It's if you're staying stuck in a pattern of toxic relationships and you're still making choices and you're ignoring red flags, you're creating further karma. If you are terrified of being successful in your business and so you keep hitting the snooze button on your dream job, you are creating karma for yourself because you're not fully actualizing. So part of my role is to help people to be aware of when they might be creating that negative karma and how to instead make better choices that are going to lead to positive soul growth and greater fulfillment in your life and in your relationships. This work isn't easy. It can be very difficult. We want to dissociate sometimes from the negative aspect of life or of our own inner workings. However, doing so is a great disservice, not just to us, but to the world around us, because the world deserves your gifts. So be brave and be willing to do the work.